Hello, welcome everyone to the first workshop that we're putting on by Workplace Labs, and this is part of the AI for HR mastermind that we've put together. And today I'm thrilled to be joined by Alexia, and she had the opportunity to go through our program, and then we got to help out with doing a private team training at her company. And so I'm just thrilled that she gets to share some of her experience, and what she's been able to build is incredible, like what you'll see in the session today. And hopefully you'll pick up a few things.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for having me here, Jonathan. I'm excited to, we were just talking about, a few months ago, I didn't have any of these GPTs built. So it's exciting to kind of be able to show off what I was able to build throughout the cohort. So
Yeah, so I'm excited for you to be able to share it. And so today is all about human-centered AI for talent strategy. And I'm an AI engineer. I've had 10 years plus experience of building enterprise solutions for companies. And over the last 2 years, I've kind of dove deep into AI, and I've had a blast collaborating with industrial organizational psychologists just to get the whole mouthful out there. And it's been a neat journey bridging the gap between AI engineering and organizational psychology, and how we can put those together to not only make it easier to leverage AI ourselves, but also to help drive adoption in a healthy way at organizations. And I'm pleased to introduce Alexia. And if you want to introduce yourself a little bit. And
yeah, I'm Alexia. My background is in IO psychology and talent strategy. And I really just look at kind of building systems that help shape how organizations hire and develop and grow talent. So I'm someone who's always, looking for better ways to support talent, but I'll be honest, I didn't really leap into AI right away. So before we jump in, I wanted to share a little bit about, how my own journey with AI started. So my prior company, AI was announced as one of the top priorities for 2025 and beyond, and everyone was talking about it. So co-pilot licenses were rolled out, and as the talent strategy and HR leader, I was granted one. So my reaction was kind of like, all right, cool. Well, another thing to add to my long list of initiatives to look into. I didn't really have the time or space to explore it. So when a document circulated like in early March asking leaders how they were using their co-pilot licenses, I was honest, I wasn't really using mine. I even volunteered to give it up, which is hard to believe because flash forward to today, like 8 months or so later, I truly can't imagine not having a paid Gen I platform. So really the turning point for me came just a month after that. In April, I was preparing for PSYOP. And if any of you have ever been to PSYOP, it's a huge IO psychology conference with hundreds of sessions, panels, speakers, the latest research being presented across every domain in the IO psych field, all just packed into a few days. So it's a little overwhelming trying to figure out which sessions to attend and how to cover all the topics that you're interested in. So at the time, I was tasked with identifying, which sessions that would be most valuable for me and my HR team, and how to really align kind of our choices with the organization's priorities. So after about say over an hour scrolling through the program, lining up the top, 3 to 5 sessions at each time interval, and I'd only gotten through the first day, I had the thought, oh, AI could probably help me with this. So I quickly went and checked my co-pilot license, gone, which was totally my own doing. And I had to go crawling back and kind of ask for it to be, reinstated as soon as possible. So thankfully, I had, leaders who made it happen the next day. But it really was a game changer. Helped me identify themes and map session content to our strategic priorities and pair kind of the right person with the right session. And it even recognized which topics aligned with ongoing projects and priorities that I had going on because it had access to my Microsoft environment, emails, all of that. I was like, well, you're working on this project. This would be, I was like, oh, okay. That was kind of the moment that I was like, this is actually more than just, a tool. It really can be a strategic partner. So from there, I really went deeper, started using AI a little bit more frequently. And I had the chance to connect with Neil and learned about what he had built with Jonathan at Workplace Labs. And eventually was able to go through the AI for HR Mastermind course myself, along with, and we led a private cohort at the company I was at with some cross-departmental AI champions, and we really were able to build our AI skills and create agents alongside Jonathan and Neil. So that journey is kind of what brings me here today. So I'm excited to, explore, ways that I was able to combine kind of HR expertise with AI to really create scalable and strategic talent solutions. So today is really all about that and showing you how, what are the practical ways that AI can support HR work. So I will kick it back over to Jonathan and walk through kind of an agenda here and what we're going to get into today.
This is such a neat story, Alexia. And it's like,
Wait, I
it just
can't, I think you're